2020 is our fourth major label release, our fourth release. It's crazy, man. It's primarily produced in-house. And by that, you know, Ev and Babu handled the majority of the production. My man Alchemist got down on a couple joints. Joey Chavez and Bravo got down and did some work with us, but that's all family anyway, so it's basically a family record as far as the production. Talib Kweli is on there. Our man Defari is on there. Capleton, the fireman out of Jamaica, is on there. Krondon from Strong Arm Steady is on there. You know, it's just something we wanted to do to really get into the focus mind frame, man, to focus the light into a laser beam. And 2020 is just about vision. It's about seeing as clearly as you can see. And I think that, you know, relative to where we at right now, we're seeing things more clearly than ever. So we're just keeping everything moving forward. Man, on the real, that's probably one of the most important things you can do. You know, a lot of people limit themselves. You know, a lot of people don't see the vision. And that's really their problem, man. You know, I broke bread out of my own pocket to make sure that Dilated had a presence in Europe before we had a record deal or anything. It was that important, and that's just because I'm from Rocksteady Crew in Zulu Nation, and I already understood how funny style, you know, people can be in certain areas, and how around the world there's a bigger and better appreciation and understanding of hip-hop culture, more so than just what the hot rap song is. And seeing as, you know, we make cultural music, you know, we make the music of hip-hop culture, it was important for me to get out there and let them know what time it was. Not only that, though, but you could go back historically to the blues, to the jazz, to early rock and roll and things like that, where cats in the States couldn't even, you know, sit down at the same counter or couldn't even eat in the same place as the people. You know, they make them go around the back door to go perform or whatever, or separate the crowds into black and white or this and that, you know what I mean? And then they go to Europe and all of a sudden they're in France and they're treated with the respect that they deserve for the creativity that they contribute to society and as master artisans, you know what I mean? So for us, I think it was important for me. It's something I definitely push to my crew and push to the world, that we're a worldwide group. We're proud of the stamps we got on our passport. You know, we represent LA to the world, you know, but we're not gonna limit ourselves to Southern California just because that's where we're from and that's where we live. Yeah, originally I met Evidence at a graffiti yard in LA, and a little while later we hooked up at a spot called the Hip Hop Shop off Melrose. It was like open mics, open turntables, and that whole scene. And we got down to hook up to do a song, and that turned into a group. Some bumps and grinds, man, some ups and downs. Later, we hooked up with Babu, decided to really take it to that next level, man, do it the right way and have that backbone involved in it, the backbone of hip hop being a DJ. So Babu joined the group. We've been putting out records with ABB Records for a while, dropping 12 inches, and the EMI system came knocking, Capitol came knocking, and, you know, we dropped some records with them. Here we are, we're still making moves, keeping everything moving forward.
You know, people get into the game for different reasons. You know, some people get into it for the love of the art, which is rare nowadays. You know, a lot of people get into it for ulterior motives. They want the car, they want the jewelry, they want the money, or what have you. I say if you want all that, then go get a major record label, because that's that upfront money, but it doesn't necessarily ensure longevity or even a career or stability. So if you really want to do that grind, you're not worried about being famous so much, you're really about the art, do that independent, because that's where you're going to really G off and still get to do you.
All types of people, man. For me, you know, KRS-One, Boogie Down Productions, Public Enemy, NWA, Freestyle Fellowship, Jimi Hendrix, Bob Marley, Salvador Dali, you know what I mean? Like Church. I'm just influenced by my surroundings and my environment, so I take it all in and it just comes out how it comes out.
I grew up next to a producer named QD3. You know, I didn't really want to make rap music until I met him, so, you know, QD3 is probably my biggest influence and wanted to do rap music. Before that, I was just into graffiti or skateboarding or what have you. I was just living the whole culture, but I never really wanted to do it till I met him, seeing how he get down and really produced other rappers. I wanted to be a rapper, not a producer, but later on I understood how he organized my mind to think like one, and yeah, he's probably my biggest influence.
I was very influenced by DJs and studying DJs. You know, before Dilated, I was into the DJ battle scene, so you know, a lot of my influences were DJs and rap groups, and, you know, everyone from Grand Wizard Theodore all the way up to Qbert, you know what I mean? So I can go on for days, but, you know, I've spent a lot of time studying DJs, and it was a big influence on me.
Oh, Run DMC. I you can never forget Run DMC. Blessings to Jam Master Jay for sure.
New album.
2020.
Yeah, Dilated Peoples, 2020 in full effect. Expansion team, sound system in full effect. ABB Records. Everything else, we'll see how it goes, man.